Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are sacred rights in this country, and protecting those rights is critical. So is protecting our most precious valuables at home. Well, one company here in Payson, Utah, has been helping people worldwide safeguard their valuables for over 25 years. Liberty Safe lays claim to be the best built safes on the planet, and you're about to see why. I'm John Holden, and this is Built in America. There's a good reason why it's called a safe. Protection from theft, fires, and natural disasters is the key to safe security, as well as safety for our own well-being.
What a safe does is buy you time, and the better safe that you buy, the more time you have bought for yourself.
Everyone wants to have peace of mind when it comes to protecting their valuables, especially from harm's way. There's people who are concerned about break-ins that are happening in their neighborhood, or might be fire in their home. There is even natural disasters that can come out of nowhere. For example, tornadoes can come and just wipe a house out. But when the homeowner comes back and sees that his safe is standing there all by itself, and then we send out a locksmith to open up the safe, and he sees that all his valuables are protected, that's why we build safes, so that they can preserve the valuables that they have. It's interesting that a lot of times safes have started out to be a gun safe. You know, the lady of the home might say, you know, the kids are getting older and you've got guns in the closet, or there might be some under the bed, and she's saying you need to get something to lock those guns up.
And when it comes to securing firearms, well, no one knows more how important that responsibility is than the person who lives in this house in Salt Lake City, Mike Schlapping, gold medalist and author, with a most powerful message to tell us all.
I'm in a wheelchair, and I haven't always been in a wheelchair. And I guess my message today is safety's good for everybody. And I'm an example of when we aren't safe, what can happen. I was a teenager, on my way to a football practice, stopped by my friend's house, got messing around with his dad's off-duty police gun, thought he took the bullets out 3 feet away, bam, right through the chest, paralyzed from the waist down many years ago, so my life changed. So I keep the actual bullet that was in my body in the Liberty Safe. Well, after I got shot, I was an athlete before I transitioned into wheelchair sports, and wheelchair basketball became a love of mine, and I was fortunate to compete on several international and Olympic teams in wheelchair basketball. And so that's the sport that I've been able to win a couple of medals in, and I keep them in the safe, and I love having them there.
So what may start out as a gun safe ends up turning out to be a home safe because of all the other things that are put into it afterwards. So for example, they'll get it home, they'll have jewelry put into it, they'll put important documents, they'll have family heirlooms that have been passed down from generation to generation. And then they'll look at everything they've got packed into the safe, and it's one of the reasons why they come back sometimes and say, I wished I would have bought a bigger safe.
As the #1 selling large capacity home and gun safe manufacturer in America, Liberty Safe has been building the finest security and fire safes on the market since 1988. With more than 1 million satisfied customers and over 25 years of experience by American craftsmen, Liberty Safes not only promise security, but also American pride and innovation in protecting our most valuable assets.
Here in America, we love the things that we work hard for. And we take great pride not only in the things that we buy and value at home, but in the work that we do when we're hired. And that's the way our employees are. They take great pride in the products that they build. They know that if we build a quality product that will withstand potential attempted break-ins by a thief, a fire that might occur in a home or a business, or if a natural disaster's occurred, a tornado or a hurricane, and that safe comes through. Let me tell you, the pride that these guys have, knowing that they helped build that safe and that it protected their valuables, that's where the real joy and satisfaction comes in building safes with the Liberty Safe name on it.
We think our workforce is one of the best of any company. They have their heart and soul in what they do. They take pride in the safes that they manufacture, and even though it's an assembly line, every safe has to be touched by several workers, and each have a specialty, and they make sure that when they're finished with their part of the safe and it moves on, they're pretty proud of what they've done.
Today, more than 500 safes a day are coming off its production line here in Payson, Utah. American safes built entirely by American workers.
Alongside this American workforce are new high-tech manufacturing and state-of-the-art inline processes to ensure the best quality and reliability, along with American pride in knowing that nobody builds safes like Liberty.
Well, this is where we build our safes. We've invested $10 million in this facility in order to increase production to meet the demand for Liberty safes. Everybody wants to protect their valuables, and so we have 485 employees now. We're going to hire another 50 employees in order to meet that demand. Right now we're going to produce this year 160,000 safes off this new line and our high-end line as well. What's nice about this is that we can build through automation the body and the door, and that American workers can then put the safes together in our final assembly and produce a quality product that people really like. That's why people like Liberty safes.
And even with all the automation, the human element is still pretty important.
It's very important. In fact, the more we actually build, the more people we need to hire. And that's one of the reasons why we count on American quality and ingenuity that makes a difference.
In the metal shop, this actually is most of the work goes into the boxes right here. You can see we have 2 guys here, we have a couple guys over there, and this is the place where all of the manual labor happens in terms of welding. So they use a squaring jig first, which brings the box into a square, and then they stick these what we call corner clamps on there, which brings this corner up and flat and puts it in the proper position to be welded.
This is our powder coat system that gives a beautiful finish. One of the things Liberty Safes is known for is beautiful finishes that go inside of homes. And what's nice is this powder coat system is very environmentally friendly, puts a beautiful coat on the safe, and it's very durable. It's one of the reasons why people like Liberty Safes.
One of the biggest things that makes our system secure is this over-center cam. When we say over-center, what we mean is that the cam rotates to an over-center position so that all of the stress from somebody pushing on the pins goes into the entire mechanism and not against the lock.
The best built safes on the planet. It looks like you have enough safes here to fill the planet.
Well, we do. We actually can store up to 8,000 safes here in our warehouse. And then we ship out over 500 safes a day to our dealers nationwide. And what's nice is they're the ones who sell them to our customers and deliver them to their home.
Liberty Safe also means protection that comes with a warranty that exceeds all expectations. If a safe is ever attacked or goes through a fire, Liberty will repair or replace the safe for as long as you own it.
It'll always be built in America because we believe in the American people. We believe they can build quality products. We believe that they care. We believe that they will build products that will last a lifetime. And that's one of the reasons we give a lifetime warranty. And as long as you own that safe, if it ever goes through an attempted break-in or a fire, we'll repair or replace it for no charge for as long as you own it. And that even includes a transferable warranty. So if you sold it or you gave it to one of your children, it'll still be covered.
It's an American tradition for this truly all-American company that is keeping our most important valuables secure and safe in an American-made safe appropriately named Liberty.
We're proud of our name. We're proud of our American workers. They're good, hard workers, and they believe in quality because it shows up in the end.
Now, there may be many uncertainties in the world today, but with Liberty Safe that's built in America, at least you have the security of buying time. Time to protect your valuables, time for the police to arrive when there's a security alarm, and time for yourself. That's a little more worry-free.